You step into a world where food is no longer a necessity, but life itself. No sirens, no army, only the tightening ache of hunger crushing your body hour by hour. Burned out houses, cold, empty streets, eyes sharp as blades, everyone ready to steal the last bite to survive. In World War III, you no longer fear bombs. You fear something else starving people. In a wartime famine, begging is suicide. When you open your mouth to ask, they hear only one thing. You want to take their chance of survival. Their instincts fire instantly. Eyes harden. Hands tighten around their food as if ready to pull a weapon. You cannot beg. You must make them want to give. This is how to make someone share food even when they are starving. 1. The value for value tactic. Don't beg, exchange. You don't approach with pleading eyes. You approach as someone who has value. In the shattered world after World War III, everything becomes trade goods. A sharp scrap of metal, a dry cloth, a spark of fire, a rumor about a bunker with an intact steel door. Anything could save you or them. When you need to make someone share food even while they're starving, remember, you offer what you have. You don't demand. You put a clear deal on the table, no ambiguity, no pressure. Here's what I have. Here's what you need. If you share a small portion with me, we both live a little longer. No threats, no coercion, just two starving humans trying to find a way out together. 2. The you are their survival chance tactic. You don't ask for pity. In war, pity is the first thing to die. What remains is the fear of facing the darkness alone. The person in front of you feels it too. The shallow breaths, the trembling hands, the bluish lips. But they fear more than hunger. They fear being alone. That's where you become the answer. You speak little, but every word cuts straight to the brutal reality. I know where clean water is. I can take night watch. I have batteries for light. I can mend clothes, fix gear, read tracks. No embellishing, just truth. If they share a little food, they gain someone who can help them survive the night. This is the essence. Make them realize they need you as much as you need them. 3. The same kind as you affect. In the dark of a ruined house, no one trusts anyone, but they will trust someone who seems like them. You lower your shoulders, move slowly, speak softly, steady, not frantic. You show them you're cold too. You're scared too. You're fighting for every hour just like they are. In desperation, the strongest bond isn't logic. It's the feeling that two people are holding on to the last threads of humanity. Simple lines pierce their defenses. I haven't eaten in 3 days either. I know the pain of your stomach clenching until you can't stand. I only need enough to keep moving. I won't take more. Not pretending, just reflecting the pain they already carry. Only when they see you as one of their own will they open their hand, their voice, their heart. That is the core of making someone share food while starving. Not force, not control, but awakening the tribal instinct. The last thing left before people turn into something else. 4. The memory of being human. Tactic. Understand something chilling. When hunger blurs, the eyes freezes, the breath shakes the hands. Humans stop acting like humans. They shrink inward, lock everything down, guard each bite as if guarding their final breath. Logic fails in this state, but memory doesn't. When you need someone to share food even as they starve, you don't appeal to sympathy. You appeal to the dying ember of humanity inside them. You tell a story, short, sharp, not whining, not begging. Just a fragment of memory, sharp as a knife. Before the war, I saved food every night for my little brother. The last day I saw my family, I promised I'd survive. I just need a bit to keep that promise. Short sentences, precise, like slicing into the ice around their heart. Their eyes soften for one beat. Not much, but enough. In a world where people steal to survive, a true story, unacted, unexaggerated, can crack a hole in their walls. 5. The eat together to reduce suspicion. Tactic. In peacetime, eating together is routine. In wartime, eating together is sacred. You understand this. When they grip their food tightly, eyes darting, body taut like a bent bow, you don't move closer. You don't touch their things. You simply say, if there's food we share and eat together, I'll keep watch. Those words tap into a fear deeper than starvation, the fear of being attacked while too weak to defend themselves. In a rotten world, eating is when humans are weakest. They know it. You know it. When you suggest eating together, not asking for their portion, you send a clear signal. You're not alone. I'm not a threat. Of all methods, this one is slow but steady. No pressure, no manipulation. Just two humans trying to survive one more day. 6. The give before take reflex. You have a small piece of bread, so small you hesitate to keep it, but you break off a corner, offer it first. No speeches, just action. In famine, this is so rare it freezes people. You give before receiving. No one does this, unless they truly don't mean harm. And then, a deep ancient reflex in the brain activates, if someone gives, I must give back. Their grip on their food loosens even slightly. They wonder, why would someone starving share with them first? This is the strongest tactic because it demands nothing. It awakens the oldest human rule. You give, they reciprocate. Avoid these fatal mistakes when approaching someone starving. Moving too fast, they think you're grabbing food. Staring at their supplies triggers defense. Speaking shaky or desperate signals you might lose control. Standing too close, they fear an attack. Complaining too much, they assume you're a burden. Acting desperate, they fear you'll cling to them. The first time they share is instinct. The second time, only if they trust you. You must keep every promise. If you say you'll keep watch, you stay awake all night. If you say you only need a little, you don't touch more, even if your eyes burn with hunger. Create value immediately after they share. The first time light of fire repair gear. Guide them, give safety information. Keep enough distance not to threaten, but close enough to remain an ally. Trust is the only food that multiplies during war. Subscribe to the channel to not miss any future real-world survival analyses.